will. Yes, he will.
1, 2, 3.
Oh.
Other side. 1, 2, 3.
Oh. Hello everybody, welcome back to another vlog. I feel like this camera is all up in my face. Y'all are all in my pores. I'm going again for another test. This is like my literally third test within a month. And I'm at the point where I'm kind of just like, why do I keep having to get tested? Like, we're vaccinated, we're good. I feel like they just need to shut everything down. I know you're probably like, stop crying, but it's annoying. But yeah, I've been having a real productive couple days, you guys. Handling a lot of mom shit. My kids are finally gonna start daycare. Adonis and Khaleesi.
Stop texting me, I'm driving. You're distracting me.
Anyways, Adonis and Khaleesi have never had to go to daycare. Their dad has taken care of them since, well, no, I'm lying. Khaleesi went to daycare in Germany. Donnie's never been to daycare. His dad has taken care of him since he's been born. So Donnie's about to be 8 months. And you know, a part of your heart just like breaks a little bit when you're a mom and your kids like grow up and they start going to school and being independent. You know, Mom, don't give me a hug around my friends. And I'm just like,
you're always gonna be my baby.
Type of thing, you know? I don't know why I'm getting so emotional about it, girl. It's just daycare. But it's still a big deal, you know? I'm used to like them being home. I'm excited for Khaleesi though, because she really needs to like be around other kids. She needs to have a social life. Kids learn faster, they talk faster, and they become more advanced when they're around other children, and she needs to be around kids her age. I only got one friend that has like a daughter around her age, and then like that's it. She doesn't have like a social life, and she definitely needs that because she's a kid, you know? She needs to be around other kids, be around other germs, and make her, you know, her little break out into the world. And Donnie, I mean, that little boy is advanced in itself. Like, he's gonna, honestly, I feel like he's gonna be walking within the next like 2 months. And that's kind of scary to me because he's like a little baby still. This car next to me, he's staring all in my car like, girl, who are you talking to? I'm talking to myself. But I'm really not, I'm talking to my subbies. So mind your business. Y'all wanna know something funny? He wasn't even looking at me. Did all that for no reason. But yeah, they're starting, okay.
Seriously, bro, you're lucky that we're at a red light because I don't do this.
Girl, oh, did not mean to screenshot. I meant to lock it. Zip it, lock it, put it in your pocket. Anyways, so yeah. Daycare is a new thing. The kids are gonna be going with their grandparents though for like a month. I'm so excited about that. Just because I'll have a break, Dad will have a break. Only kid we're gonna have is Damien. And he's not really much to handle. I don't have to change diapers and any of that. I just gotta get him in the shower, feed him, and he minds his business, watches TV and plays by himself. I know he's gonna miss his brother and sister a lot because he comes home from school and that's the first thing he does. He goes and runs to Khaleesi and Adonis, and I gotta break the news. So I'm like, look, bro, they leaving. Just so we can like save up money, because daycare is like $1,000 a month. Like, why not just take a month off, save that money, and like put it towards like, you know, our credit cards or like invest it, something, you know what I mean? And at the same time, as parents, just take a break, like take a breather, not have to worry about nothing and all that good stuff. So I'm excited. I'm kind of sad, but I think the kids, like, they deserve to have time with their grandparents too. You know, you can't be stingy with your children. I just like to wait because you don't want to like burn that bridge, you know? And I know for summertime, I'm gonna want to be by myself. Damien's gonna go with his dad, and that's usually when I like Khaleesi and Adonis want them to go with their grandparents. So just me and my husband could just have us time. We ain't gotta wake up early. We ain't gotta worry about no kids. We ain't gotta worry about feeding nobody. We ain't gotta worry about changing diapers. Just being able to just have us time, because that's very important. You know, like my husband and I don't ever spend, like, we don't spend a lot of time with each other. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. Like, our lives are so opposites. By the time I get off work, it's like we have all the kids, literally, and it's snack time, and then my husband's getting ready to go to the gym, and then I'm either filming, editing. I'm still with the kids though too, and then I'm trying to make dinner, and then by the time my husband gets back from the gym, it's like late, and by then, by 8:30, y'all, I'm ready to go to sleep. I'm not one of those young people that can just, you know, stay up and shit till 11, 12. Like, I can only stay up late if I'm like gonna get fucked up, which is really bad, but if I'm not getting fucked up, I'm not staying up late. Sorry.
Stop messaging or notifying me.
That's why I always have my phone on silent, because it just be booming. I don't even be talking to nobody. You know, it be making it seem like I'm having conversations with people. They're just commenting on my story, sending me funny memes. Like, I'm not trying to laugh at y'all shit right now. I'm actually a very careful driver. Probably because I've almost died like 3 times driving. None of them, actually one of them was my fault. So the reason why I'm like talking so much is because I'm driving to the COVID place. I just dropped my husband off at work, so I'm driving to go get my test in. So once I get to the test place, I'll finally shut the hell up. But until then, I'm talking to y'all. So I almost died 3 times. So one of the time it was raining. Damien was young. He was like maybe 2 months, and I was in the carpool lane, was not going fast, maybe 60 miles an hour, but I guess there was like a pothole, so my tire went in the pothole, so the water was deep and it was filled up. So imagine like a puddle filled with water, you can't tell if there's a hole there, right? So I'm cruising down the carpool lane, car dips in, comes up, and then when it comes back up, my steering wheel locked, y'all. It literally locked. And my dumb self at this time, my first time ever getting close to being in a car accident, I slammed on my brakes. When I tell y'all, I went from the carpool lane, the 4th lane, all the way to the 1st lane, like where people exit. I spun like 6 to 9 times. I don't remember, but I know for sure it was more than 6 times. And I didn't get hit at all. Like the car just went woof, 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 woof. And then when it was done, I was like, and I stopped and I turned around and all the traffic was just lined up like at a stop waiting for me to like stop spinning. And I was like, yo, it literally looked like God like put his hand down in the middle of the freeway and was like, nobody passed this line. Like, y'all can't touch her. And y'all, after like I was able to stop, put the car back in driving, whatever, I pulled over on the side of that road, y'all, and I was crying. I mean, and my best friend was with me too. Samantha was with me. And we were so fucking scared, bruh. I cannot tell you how scared we were. So scared. Like, I thought I was gonna kill everybody. And I wasn't. The worst part was that, like I said, I wasn't even going fast. Like, I don't even know how or why that happened. But yeah, so that was the first time. The second time, I fell asleep. This happened, okay, there's a backstory, because I wasn't out here just driving, falling asleep, okay? So what happened was Damien's dad, he made me mad, right? And I was trying to be petty, and he was out. Was he out? Yeah, he was out with his boys. And I was, like I said, I was pregnant with Damien. I had no idea I was pregnant with Damien, okay? His dad went out at night, completely left me, wouldn't answer his phone, I knew he was out there with some hoes and stuff. So I was like, you know what, since you want to play games with me, I will play games too. So I got in my car. I didn't leave till like 10. And I live like 2 hours from LA. So I drove at 10 o'clock at night. No business driving that late. Come on, late. No business driving that late. Drove all the way to LA. And got to LA. Partied all night. Not like all night, but till like 3 in the morning. And then went to my friend Dillard's house. We spent the night there. I didn't even spend the night. I probably slept for like 15-20 minutes. And then once it was like 3 in the morning and my son's dad, I went home, he was blowing up my phone like,
where are you? How come you're not here?
And in my head I was like,
yeah, Nikki, that's what you get. You want to leave and I answer your phone and you came home. You thought your girl was going to be there and she's gone. So who's laughing now?
Right, that's the energy I had. And yeah, that was pretty dumb to do. So he was like, come home, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, I'm not trying to hear this man's voice no more. So I was like, okay, whatever. I was like, peace out, Dillard. I'll see you later. I'm gonna go home. Got in my car and I was driving. And I really didn't feel tired, you know? But then like the cold air got on. Like, y'all know how it gets when that cold air hits you and like you're tired. You kind of get a little cozy, right? So I was like, okay, I blasted it. I was like, nah, this isn't comfy cold air. This is uncomfortable cold air. Trying to like persuade myself. Turn the music up. I was dying, you guys. I was literally dying. I was like maybe an hour into the drive. I was like, you only got an hour left, girl. You only got an hour left. Then there's LA traffic. And I was just like, bruh. It's only supposed to be like an hour and a half drive. And it ends up taking you like almost 3 hours and some change every single time I used to drive out there. Just because LA traffic is so bad. So I'm driving, right? All of a sudden, next thing you know, boom, I'm asleep. Knocked out. And when I wake up, there's fucking smoke everywhere. I couldn't see nothing. And I was like, oh my God. Once again, my dumb ass slams on the brakes. I don't know why I do that. Slammed on the brakes. And I was stuck. I was like, what the hell? Y'all, I fell asleep and I got clipped underneath the semi-truck. My car was so small. I think I had a Ford Fiesta. Yeah, it was a Ford Fiesta. It was a smaller car. and my mirror, I guess I like fell asleep and like hit the semi, and my mirror locked underneath, and I couldn't get out, y'all. I was literally swerving, slamming the brakes, swerving, trying to get out of like being under the semi, and there was smoke going everywhere. Y'all, this is the most scariest shit in my life. I was like, in my head, I was like, Jesus, I'm so sorry for this, I don't want to go to hell, like, it was one of those things where it was like, girl, like, this is it. I just knew I was gonna die. So I ended up getting out. I don't know how I got out. I don't know if the semi, I don't know. I feel like it was just God's hand, like, look, girl, this is the last time I'm gonna save your ass from these goddamn cars, right? So I ended up getting out, and I pulled over all the way to the left. Why I did that, I have no idea. I don't even think there was an emergency. There's not an emergency lane on the left side of the freeway, so I don't know why I did that. I pulled over. Other cars had their hazards up and stuff like that, and I was able to like zoom across and get off the like freeway. I literally sat there for like 30 minutes, no, probably like an hour, and I was like shaking, you guys. Like, my hands was like this, I was like this, and I called my son's dad, and I was like, I just got in an accident. My mirror was off. Like, that was the only thing that happened though. My car wasn't scratched or nothing, just my mirror was completely off, like it fell off. And I told him, I was like, hey, I just fell asleep driving. And he was like, what? Like, what do you mean? I was like, yeah, I just got in a car accident. My mirror got knocked off. I got stuck under a semi, or smoke everywhere, blah, blah. I told him, and he was like, get your ass home now. And I was like, yeah, no, I can't drive right now. Like, I'm a nervous wreck, and if I continue to try to go anywhere, it's not gonna be good. Like, I'm not in a good place right now, so you're gonna have to give me a minute. So he stayed on the phone with me the entire way back home, like the entire drive. He stayed on like the phone with me, which was nice, but I was yeah, guys, I was terrified. That had me like shook. That was the second time. The third time, oh, and then like a week after that, that's when I found out I was pregnant with Damien. I was like, damn, imagine if I would have died and did an autopsy on me and I was pregnant with your son. And he was like, bro, I would have been pissed. Like, oh well. You know, you should be pissed at yourself, because if you wasn't out there running them streets, I wouldn't have had to do all that extra shit. Niggas always want to blame somebody else. It's your fault. Anyways, the third time wasn't that dramatic, but I can't even think. I don't really remember the third time, guys. I don't remember the third time. I know I've been a couple like whoop whoop, you know, like almost like rear hitting. What is it? Rear hitting people. Yeah, I've almost like ran. I don't know what it's called. I almost ran into the back of somebody's car multiple times just for not paying attention. So, moral of all that was just to tell you, I try to be more careful now when I drive. I'd have to do all that fucking talking to get that point across. That was like way too much. I'm so thirsty. We're almost at the testing place, guys. And I need to turn this air on because it's hot as hell in this car. Get great explosions. I don't see a line, you guys. Should I get excited or no? No, I should not, because there's nobody freaking there. I think it's close. You guys are open today, right? Okay. Here you go. Thank you.
Symptomatic close contact?
Close contact. Okay. Thank you. Yo, I thought they were closed, but there's just nobody here. Won't God do it? Yes, he will. He came out here fast. He knew I was coming. I'm gonna turn this a little bit more this way so y'all can see we sticks it up my nose. Did I clean my nose out? Okay, yeah, I did. I've always been scared. I'm like, what if they start swabbing, right? And you got a big ass booger in your nose. And you're like,
Turn the evidence at the very top left for me, please.
yes.
Awesome.
Yep.
25 recorders. Special test, and we can definitely cover test on each test. So the tongue swap, both left and right side.
Okay.
3 seconds. You ready?
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Oh.
Other side. 1, 2, 3.
Oh.
Perfect. All right. You should get your results on tracker in about 24 to 48 hours.
Okay, thank you. First of all, sir, you know you did not have to stick that thing up my nose that goddamn hard. Every time, you guys.